So I did this about 3 years ago, but it really didn't work out. So I thought we'd try it again. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the gumball bowl I made about 2 or 3 years ago. And it just didn't come out great. You can see there's pit holes in here and all sorts of other stuff like cracks, and the finish is all scratched. Let's see if you can see that. You see that? It just doesn't look good. And I was thinking maybe, just maybe, we could use some other colors. Let's like do a swirl of green, white, and red for like Christmas. What do you guys think? Let's give it a shot. So I think I've got enough of these. But what we've got to do is cut these little stem thingies off that they have on them and clean them up a little bit. We are going to use blood red, pearl white, and green apple. So I don't know what this is going to look like. It probably ain't going to look that great, but I'm going to start doing it. I have poured these, I've mixed them up, they're starting to warm up, and I just realized I have to put this thing into the vacuum chamber to get all those nooks and crannies filled inside of one of these little balls right here. And I'm not going to be able to do that because once I put this into the vacuum, it's going to mix up. Screw the pooch on this. So what I'm going to have to do here is I'm going to take these and I'm going to let them heat up to about 100 degrees. Then I'm going to put them in the bowl, and then I'll put them in the vacuum for like 5 minutes, and then we'll throw them in the pressure pot, and hopefully they won't mix too bad. Maybe I'll get a cool candy cane swirl. Hell, I don't know. The time of our vindication is upon us. Let us pour the resin as it should be. All right, it's time. These are at about 100. Just making a mess here. That really is a beautiful red. We're going to have to do 2 pours. I didn't think we'd have to. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, what the hell was that? That was a good stress reliever. That's all that was. Now I'm going to sand this flat, and then we'll probably put a big old chunk of wood on it. Now I don't want to drill directly into this piece, so I'm going to glue a piece of wood on here. So this is fairly hard to turn because of the dirt that's inside those gumballs. Whew. We'll keep going, but yeah, it's tough. Have to sharpen these carbides again. Oh my God. Wow, what a ride. Tell you what, got it done. Before I bring it up, just want to talk a little bit about it. When I first did my first one, I didn't have a pressure pot and I didn't fill all the holes. There were so many pits, but I just went ahead and finished it, and my granddaughter loved it, so I gave it to her. This one I wanted to see if I could get all the pits out, and I still failed at that, so I'm gonna bring it up. It looks really good. Don't get me wrong, look at that. The colors match together. It looks like an autumn fire right there. And that was sort of what I was going for, Christmassy, but not quite. I was hoping a little bit more green would show through. In the inside here, you see where there, I got pits. You'll see one right there, and then one down here, and one right there. So I've got 3 pits in the thing, but that just gives it some character. Don't worry about your items being perfect. I tend to do that, and I've got like 40 or 50 bowls just sitting in my house that my wife wants me to sell, but I'm like, they're not perfect. And she said, well, no one would know. So don't be Ken, guys. Don't be Ken. Guys, things don't always go as planned. If anybody's proof of that, I am. None of my projects go as planned. If they do, hey, I'm very surprised and I'm happy about it, but normally they don't. If you remember back to the first part of the video, I didn't think it through doing the vacuum chamber and putting all these colors together. They would mix together. Didn't mix too bad. I mean, it looks really cool though. So don't fret when things don't go as planned. Think it through and see if you can get to point B from point F, if that makes sense. All right, I'm going to head on over to the house and have some turkey with the family. I want to tell everyone out there, happy Thanksgiving. If you don't celebrate it, I hope you have a great Thursday. If you could, head on down, hit that thumbs up button, hit the share of the video. And if you want to, hit that subscribe button. If you don't, I just appreciate you watching my videos. And also, if you want to, head on down to the comments, leave a comment of what you thought about the bowl. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it yet, but I like it. I mean, it's a nice little bowl. All right, until next video, I almost forgot. One more thing, if you could look right over here on the desktop or down below if you're on a smartphone, there's a link there to be able to donate to the Humane Society of Cherokee County. Every dollar that you guys donate, I will match personally. Let's see if we can get it to $500, and I'll put $500 in, and let's get that by the end of the year. I appreciate any money that you guys can donate to them. They're really hurting from funding to help save the animals of Cherokee County. They are a great organization that helps rescue animals from the local shelter and gets them homes or gets them off to other facilities somewhere. All right, well, I appreciate it. I'll see you later. Stay cool.